5:14. Good evening. I'd like to call the City of West Bend Plan Commission for Tuesday, August 13th, 2019 to order and recognize that we do have a quorum tonight of the Plan Commission. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have two public hearings on tonight's agenda, starting off with item 3A1 under development proposals is 2020 Comprehensive Plan, public hearing at 6 o'clock p.m. A public hearing for a request to amend the 2020 Comprehensive Plan for the City of West Bend for a change in the recommended land use from single-family residential, business park, and open space to industrial for approximately 155.7 acres of land located on South River Road near the northeast quadrant of Highway NN and South River Road. The applicant is John Renner, and the agent is the City of West Bend. And a presentation tonight by Business and Development Specialist Jim Brenke. Good evening, Jim.
Good evening. Back in July of this year, the Plan Commission reviewed a request for the change in land use for that approximately 155 acres located at the northeast corner of South River Road and County Trunk NN. As a part of the review, the Plan Commission set the public hearing and date for tonight and to hear any comments or concerns regarding the proposed change in the land use. The lands were annexed into the city on August 5th of this year. And as a part of that annexation, it was assigned temporary M2 heavy industrial zoning with the anticipation for a comprehensive plan change from the single family use and the business park use and open space uses to an industrial use. The owner and the Department of Development is requesting an amendment to the 2020 comprehensive plan change to modify the recommendations from those three uses to the industrial use to facilitate the development of this property for an industrial use. The lands surrounding this area are vacant lands to the north and farmlands to the south. Industrial uses to the east and west of this area. Staff found that this site is suitable for industrial uses. We've also noted that the town and the county comprehensive plans also identify this area as industrial uses. Staff feels that this would be an appropriate alternative for a land use change for the area. A public notice has been published in the paper along with postings at City Hall. And as a part of the requirements, all owners within 200 feet were notified of the public hearing. And as of this date, staff has not received any inquiries to the recommended changes. As a part of the approval process, staff would ask the commission to approve a resolution acknowledging this change and make their recommendations to the Common Council for their final approval.
Thank you, Jim. This is a public hearing. If anyone from the audience would like to speak, feel free to step up to the mic and let us know who you are and if you have any thoughts. Yes, sir.
My name is Bob Lulk. My wife and I own that corner, 4 acres down on the southwest corner. Am I allowed to ask a question?
Sure.
What is that? Why is that cornered off? What is the anticipated use for that?
That corner is still shown as the business park in our industrial or in our comprehensive plan. So it's it could be incorporated into this with a land use change, or at some point in time redeveloped for some kind of industrial or business activities.
Okay, but at the current state, it stays as is until.
Correct. Yeah. Nothing will change out there for that property is still out in the township. And so whatever the town zoning is and whatever the uses are for that just continues to be, to continue on.
Okay, and are you what is your title, sir?
I'm the business and development planner.
Oh, okay, great. Could I get a card from you later?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else wishing to address this item? I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to close the public hearing. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That motion carries. Any questions for Jim or Mark or anyone else from the commission? I'll entertain a motion on the item.
I make a motion to amend the 2020 comprehensive plan as dictated on the agenda.
A motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That motion carries. Again, under item 3, development proposals is 3B1, zoning amendment, public hearing at 6:01 PM. ZA-19-007, a public hearing for a request to permanently zone approximately 155.7 acres of land located on South River Road near the northeast quadrant of Highway NN and South River Road to M2 Heavy Industrial District by the applicant John Renner, and the agent again is the City of West Bend. Jim, anything to add to this?
This is just a follow-up. This is the actual permanent zoning request that we have for the same acreage that we're dealing with what we reviewed for the comprehensive plan. So this is the actual zoning amendment to establish that M2 heavy industrial zoning for the area. Again, we've reviewed the request and we feel that the zoning is appropriate for the area. We have industrial to the east and west of this area, and then town zoning for Jackson to the south, and industrial zoning to the north also. We've notified all property owners within 200 feet, and again, we have not received any comments or inquiries regarding the zoning change. Staff would recommend approval of the permanent zoning to the Common Council with the condition that the Common Council acts on that 2020 comprehensive plan amendment.
Thank you, Jim. Again, this is a public hearing. Anyone from the audience wishing to address the item, feel free to step up to the mic.
I move to close the public hearing.
Motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That motion carries. Any questions or comments from the commission? Otherwise, I'd entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. And opposed? That motion carries. Thanks to the Plan Commission for coming out for a special meeting and being there. No further business before the Plan Commission tonight. I adjourn. Have a great night.